Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we'll pull a rune, a tarot card, and another rune for each position in your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. And at the end, we'll get an oracle card from the Dragon Path Oracle deck. So stay tuned for that at the very end. Also, tons of astrological information below for all the astrological impacts, especially impacting us in Aries this week here, Sagittarius. So all that fire energy kicking off. So definitely want to probably take a look at that. Moving forward, we have in the blessings or challenges, recent past, the Rune of Radho, staying present, staying in your energetic flow, maybe even traveling, leaving behind something that is abusive, discordant, or just not going anywhere, stagnant, like leaving a spouse, house, or career maybe, in that sort of sense, but maybe just staying more, following your joy, staying in more present, more aware in your lockstep with divine flow, right? So that's all about staying in the flow. And your blessed or challenge here with aspects of that here in your energetic past. So looks like, yeah, expanding new horizons here with probably a collaborative effort. Maybe you were encouraged to show up to do this with others. Looks like you're a part of something, maybe a part of a journey, part of a travel. This is like clan energy where you stand, where you are with manas. The rune of mankind, where you are with your thoughts, beliefs, standards, attachments to labels, outcomes, being able to change your mind, expand your horizons, right? Able to accept new definitions and labels and ideas and perspectives, seeing another perspective and being open-minded enough to respect it, at least not always having to accept it, but at least, you know, noticing it, right? So bless or challenge here with aspects of that in your recent past. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, Sagittarius. And your now is Dagas. Dagas is the irreversible rune of day, dawn, clarity. This is daybreak, like transmutation from night into day, or day to night, however you want to do it. This is you in the zenith point, the balance, the fulcrum and the balance of this energy, where everything and nothing exists simultaneously of these energies, so you can transmute and do the divine alchemy work. This is like big clarity, where the hourglass seems to be tipped on its side and you have that infinite clarity. So this is kind of like that, oh yeah, kind of a moment of connection. Not like a divine download, but it's more like a understanding of something, not like a mystery, but usually of a connecting of dots, right? So take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. So you had the Three of Wands and then the Two of Wands. So interesting here, where you're making another decision here in the now. Do I stay or do I go? Interesting. So looks like you're faced with this mystery. If you go, it's a mystery. If you stay, it's, you know it's up. You're encouraged to do this. You're kind of, looks like you're wrestling around with this idea. Perthos, the gambler's cup, being able to take a gamble, take that initiatory step, the rite of passage, that initiation, take that energetic leap where Divine's like, look, I got you, take the leap, I got you, right? So there's like an energetic investment where you start out one way and you kind of guide the energies through, and in the outcome, you're a little bit different than how you started. You're shifted, you're facing a different way. You have a shifted perspective, therefore being initiated. So you're looking at initiating something new into your clarity here. So let's see what your outcome is. Or not your outcome yet. Haha, we won't get to the outcome yet. We're going into your near future here first. So this is about authenticity. It's shining like the sun, your natural vitality, success, abundance, shining like the sun, right? The sun's light shines on everybody and everything, doesn't care what color your skin is or what your beliefs are. It shines on you anyway. So this is you shining like the sun in that sort of authenticity and that natural vitality, success and luck and abundance. Very successful here in the near future. Queen of Wands, yeah. Okay, yeah, very successful here in your near future. More that radiant like fire and sun energy, right? You got fire energy here, you got fire energy here. You have the wands suit throughout. That's all fire energy here too. Wands are fire energy. So you're ending up, you're in the near future with the Queen of Wands, intuitively like being you and manifesting the way you want to manifest with your energies. So that's awesome. You're okay. So you're doing this in a very stable way. Oh yeah, like kind of like a queen ought to or might, with that irreversible rune of Gabo. This is a gift, like divine reciprocity, give and take, relationships, that balance in things, right? This is more of that balance work. You're feeling very balanced and successful and very divine and happy and intuitively guiding and like, yeah, you see the sun is even shining really bright in this card here. So this is kind of like Two of Cups or Lover's card energy. It could be like in a partnership or career partnership or lover's partnership or relationship with divine source or your inner self. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is also aspects of being able to like receive without keeping track and giving without keeping track, right? Always, or actually, yeah, even remembering all the times that you've received, so you can be thankful, right, for that and invite more of that in, right? And also being able to give and forget every time that you've given, so you're not keeping track of every time that you've had the opportunity to give, right? So that's a beautiful place to be at. What's in your influence here right now? Influence here right now is cycles, endings, and beginnings simultaneously occurring, and this is that breath in between, like when you're singing a note and you take a breath and pause. So this is the end of the cycle and that liminal space in between where you're taking that breath before you begin the new cycle. So this is like the harvest at the end of the year, and where you're learning those lessons and you're applying them into your next cycle. So learning those lessons of not really karmic lessons, but like what you sow is what you reap, karmic lessons here, Sagittarius, okay? Awesome energies here, though. Look at this. You have the Six of Pentacles here, clarifying. It has Sawilo here in with this card. So your first non-wands card here of your reading. This is about your clan showing up and supporting you through your sense of grounding and abundance and, supporting each other. Like being able to call on one another in that sort of support. That's awesome. Being present in this journey, like Reho shows up again. Riding along with these energetic waves. So this is it influencing you in your sphere here right now a lot. So where you are with this clan, maybe you could have been enticed away from your clan or enticed with your clan to begin something new, to end something and begin something new. And this is you kind of showing up after that, which is awesome. That's how you're looking afterwards. So how do you get there? Let's see the advice right now. Okay, divine masculine healing work, working your stability. Again, there's that stability. Whenever the lines are going like this at the bottom of the rune, that's more of the stability aspect. And so this is the God Ing's rune of Ingwaz. This is the successfully planted seed in the fertile soil. So with that, it's knowing that this kind of like a practice in divine timing, just be in your divine masculine healing work, maybe study stoicism in your advice here right now. Just come from that place of knowing rather than guessing. The seed will open at the right time. It'll grow roots at the right time. It will grow above ground at the right time. It'll grow fruit at the right time. This is that holding that container, right? Fertilizing the soil, protecting that area, right? For the fertile soil in which the seed to grow. That's that divine masculine healing work. We always have aspects of both divine masculine and healing in all of us, but this is that knowing without guessing, responding then rather than reacting, kind of like keeping that fertile container, that soil, protecting that, and then doing the divine masculine work in healthy ways, right? The Empress card here comes to balance it out with some more divine feminine looking energies here. This is not the divine feminine's card, but this is a lot of divine feminine energy here, and it also has the Berkana rune for the Empress card here. So this is like a lot of knowing how to begin and bless new things. Plant those seeds, right, Sagittarius? Start now. Plant the seeds, get the fertile soil going, bless it, nurture that soil. Like cultivate what you're trying to cultivate already. Now is a very present place to be, like right? Being present. Now is a very fertile time. Like plant those seeds. Now is a great time of year to literally get out there and plant seeds, even if you're looking at that. The God Tears rune Tiwaz clarifies. Tiwaz is here in also the Three of Wands. So it's showing up, sticking up for what is right, just, true, and good. This is kind of like re-evaluating, like really reflecting on maybe some information given to you, sticking up for what is just, true, given, like that Libra kind of energy. This could be leaning on a Libra in your life. That scales of justice kind of come into the mind's eye here, where it's balancing out what is right, just, true, and good. How are you showing up for yourself daily? Do this dedication work and be on your vector of victory, your disciplined path, moving forward in your victory, sense of victory, nurturing and beginning the new things that you need to do right now. You know out there what resonates, so definitely take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let me know in the comments below if you like how this is all resonating here for you, Sagittarius. And in your outcome here, we have the rune of Nalthis. Nalthis sounds like now this. You're going down your path and now this, and this log blocks your path and before you can feel grounded again. But with this one, it's in your outcome energy here, Sagittarius, if I may. This is having your needs, constraints, limitations being met. A little bit more Libra-ish kind of energies where you're balancing out better your wants versus your needs. Your actual limitations versus your perceived limitations, which are what? Fears, right? So healthier relationships with that, and like priorities as you're checking things off as life happens, as your life proceeds here down your divinely guided path. It looks like you have a better handle on things, where things maybe weren't so shaky, or they weren't so sure before. It looks like you did a little bit of uncovering some mysteries here and doing your due diligence and beginning the new things in your way, and ending up with having your needs, constraints, limitations being met, so you can feel that balance, reciprocity, and being more authentic and manifesting intuitively in your future. Eight of Pentacles clarifies this in your outcome. This is a very abundant rune. This also has Fehu and Lagus on this card. But for this is more the dedication to your craft and abundance, and more of that the energy that you invest in. Is this like mastering your craft? Like you're becoming the master of this energy, of this grounded sense of stability in your life, and in this sense of abundance in your life as well, which is beautiful. I'd like to hear what your comments are. Something's being removed from your life, like an aspect of yourself. A lot of people are getting this too in their readings here, Sagittarius, so don't be alarmed. Hagalaz here, the Hail rune clarifies here in your outcome. Divine's doing the heavy lifting. This is something that's happening for you rather than to you, right? You're letting go of an aspect of probably yourself, where this is like usually an unintended eventuality, where something is like something that we have, like a car repair, house repair, or an actual hailstorm, natural disaster that actually happens in our lives, where this is actually a blessing in disguise. This is something being removed from your life. A lot of times this can be self-initiated too, where this is a decision to be done with an aspect of self. Maybe these other energies here trying to persuade you off of your divinely guided path here in your past. I would venture to guess it's releasing that, or that self-doubt here, Sagittarius, right? Letting go of the doubt and leading with your heart space, with your love. All right. Beautiful stuff. And the Dragon Path Oracle deck here, Sagittarius, is what we're going to get your card of clarity here for. Again, here at the end. So, Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity, what one card message of clarity does Sagittarius need to hear from the Dragon Path Oracle deck here this week for this week's Divinely Guided Room Reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Illuminaire, card number 24. Illuminaire, card number 24. So 24 in numerology would be 4 and 2 is 6. That's about that responsibilities, the love, like clan ties, familial responsibilities, love responsibilities. I love that. Maybe even path life 6 for out there, but Illuminaire is like the light of the path forward for that energy, which is beautiful. 24. I'm having a hard time finding this card in this book. It's crazy. Okay, here, I just found it. Divine, thank you for providing. Thank you, thank you. All right, Sagittarius, the card continues here to say, if you have picked Illuminaire today, hear this message. I, Illuminaire, can't be seen. That which is hidden within you. Okay, let me restate that. It says, I illuminate, not I, Illuminaire. I illuminate what can't be seen, and which is within you. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. Continuing on, it says, your truth needs to be seen and shared. You cannot hide behind your masks forever. Your shields of false protection don't serve you. Only truth has integrity and can stand the test of time. Illuminaire is the first dragon I met who also holds angelic as well as dragon energy. In this case, from the Archangel Uriel. Illuminaire appears when we are not listening and have been resisting what needs uncovering and changing within our lives. This is usually of a spiritual or personal nature. Rest assured, you are now ready to deal with whatever has been lurking in the depths of your being. Whether this is a spiritual awakening or deep personal healing, it's ready to be activated. The rest of his message is this. Spiritual warriors of Earth, collectively we can change the world, although humankind is not yet ready for us in all our might. You and others like you are preparing the way, are anchoring the light into the planet. Are you ready to continue your amazing journey of empowerment? Illuminaire invites you to see the truth in all situations. He says, do not fear this illumination. Truth is a liberating and powerful ally. Your fears lie with change, but open your heart and welcome it to your core, allowing the light to guide you forward. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.